Here's the guide to changing the timing belt on the 1.6 TDI engine fitted to many Volkswagens, Skodas and Seats. In this video, I'm just going to concentrate on actually timing the belt and changing the belt, and also show you some tricks that will help you. So, first up, let's talk about the locking pin locations. The camshaft locks here at about 8 o'clock and the fuel pump here at about 10 o'clock. Here it is a little bit clearer. It's very difficult to see the mark on the crank pulley, but with the tool engaged correctly, it will lock the crankshaft anyway. So with the marks lined up, insert the locking pins. You could use drills if you haven't got the locking kit, and this will do the job just fine. You may have noticed the Tipex marks on the belt and the pulleys and the backplate. This is something that I always do to ensure correct timing. I cannot recommend enough for you to do this too. So with everything marked up, using a 15mm spanner we can release the tension on the tensioner. At this point, don't be tempted to try and remove the belt. Remove the top idler and the lower idler. This will give you much more easier to remove the belt. The belt should now just slide off, followed by the tensioner that will remove easily. And I almost forgot, if you notice, I've marked the belt with a letter T on the top. This ensures that I get the correct markings when the belt is replaced. With the belt now removed, it's time to remove the tensioner. It's also worth noting, whilst doing the timing belt, it's well worth changing the water pump. This can be purchased as a kit. There's only 3 bolts holding the water pump on. This engine has an electronic water pump. This is unplugged at the top of the timing casing. Now the water pump's been replaced, you need to duplicate the marks on the timing belt from the old belt. Then refit the tensioner. Be careful that the lug fits in the correct place. Now, very important, before you refit the idlers, replace the belt starting at the crankshaft around anti-clockwise, ending at the water pump where it will push on, seen here. Now both top and bottom idler can be refitted and tightened. If you had fitted these 2 idlers before replacing the belt, you would have found it near on impossible for the belt to be pushed on. You can see how easily the idlers go on with the belt in place. Now the belt needs tensioning, but before we do, we need to loosen the Torx 30 on the camshaft pulley. Turn the tensioner clockwise as indicated on the tensioner until the marker aligns like so. Tighten the tensioner bolt to 25 Newton meters. Now with all your marks aligned, retighten the Torx 30 on the camshaft pulley and turn the engine 2 complete crank revolutions and recheck all your timing marks. You could also place in the locking pins. Now recheck the tension on the tensioner, and if everything is spot on, that's it, job done. All that's left to do is reassemble in reverse order. So, thanks for watching. I hope this video really helped you. This has been how to fix it. Please, why not give us a like and hit that subscribe button. And while you're here, why not check out some of our other great videos